Good night. Good night. Good night, everybody. I'm gonna come on and tap up the screen. As I come on and tap up the screen. Before we start, me have to, you know, me have to start that night time. Me have to have certain amount of tap. That's all I'm not doing when I come in. Tap up the screen. Tap up the screen. Me go play. You know when I come on tonight, me almost got my bed up. I said no, me come on tonight. Cause me have to come address this and I put out a video there so now we see the video. With Dean Jackson Miller saying what PNP must do to win the election. And if them don't do that, they're not going to win. I mean, I agree. I not agree. I don't agree. I don't agree. I'm going to play a clip on you can listen.
The PNP is still licking its wounds after the 2025 general election. Completely understandable, but at the same time, whenever they crawl out from that, there are three things they have to think about
Delia.
if they have any serious chance of winning the next election and not becoming the party permanently out of bush. Win. For instance, I thought Peter Phillips would have made a good prime minister, right? But Phillips missed his window because Portia beat him twice. Both of them had the same window, but she got it instead of him. Now, what the PNP should have done when Portia was stepping down was to leapfrog over Phillips and go to another leader, a newer, fresher leader who could have ignited the population's interest and who could have won it for the PNP.
All right, hold on. So me pause it right there.
The party's boy Phillips time now.
All right. I think we are put too much emphasis on the person. We are put too much emphasis on person. Jamaica have a serious problem in this country. More than Mark Golding, Peter Phillips, Lisa Anna, Damian Crawford. If this not adjust, good night, Omar. That's it. If we don't honestly look into what is happening in the country, dog eat our supper. It seems like somebody will get blind. Someone will get blind. Let me shut my door because I don't want to disturb them. Janet, good night. Nadi, good night. Delia, good night. Hear me good. Blondie, good night. Let me tell you something. I say somewhere what she said couldn't make some sense, you know. But if we start to look on the physical person, and I'm not saying a person like that get drawn more crowd. Don't get me wrong. The JLP has found a way of getting to the people with vote buying. Good night, teacher. Let's look at the last election we just have. And let's look at things that was happening leading up to the election. Softening up people. Listen to me. There were people out there saying people are getting money for grocery weekly. weekly grocery. The Prime Minister's wife make a makeshift hardware in our constituency where people could have go and go get how much block, cement, free. Are we going to address this situation? Before we talk about where PNP for do for win, are we going to stop being naive and know that this is a reality in the country? Thank you, teacher. We see all in a Delray truck when we never see yet. I give a chicken and feed. We see the video with Pernell Charles Jr. I lift up big old black tank. I give it free. You know how much for one of them black tank there? Oh, no, how much for one of them black tank there? Almost 40,000. Depends on where. In the country, if they are going to buy it, you have a 48,000. What do you think if me get one black tank? Well, all right, look at Audrey Marks. As them carrier go put in the constituency. What she say she do? Pastor Chris and them picnic first. What she was giving away? What was she giving away? What was she giving away? We are not approaching the thing in the right way. If we not address this thing in the right way, we cannot talk about a because of this a person and a because of that the person. We have a serious problem. Done it, good night. We have one problem where we need to lash out from all angles and not be afraid. I'm not sure no professional journalist anyway. When I go talk, like we look one over here, so we come over here, so come talk. Because you see how they come out and run up but say, find proof. I bet they not attack the little man on the ground will get the money and tell them to find proof. It's because people now want to come out and talk and they were paid. What we need to do now is to start to say how only person we need for address. EOJ need to be addressed. The EOJ. So you see me right, my thumbnail say if the PNP for win, they have to go do giveaways and buy vote too. And that the other side I do. And I have to go give away black tank too. And give away chicken. And I say that listen to people believe say, I want nice, decent sitting we have here. We not no mud and no decent nothing down here. And a decent election here. Is the reality on the ground that has been seen with eyes. It is all over social media circulates and nobody hide that. Use a good night. So let me finish. I know someone know, but just listen what she has said still. I'm not play out all of it.
The PNP is still licking. Introducing another very important metric into the conversation. And for the PNP supporters who are saying, predictably, boy, we get to choose who run the party, you are 100% correct. Because I remember JLP supporters used to say the same thing when Mr. Siaga was leader of the party, and look where it got them. So go on, carry on with that. I said in an earlier video I did that the PNP and Mark Oling have to decide early on if he's going to lead the party into the next election, and if not, to step away early so succession can play out properly. Now let's be clear, I'm not saying Oling needs to step down. I don't have a settled opinion on that right now. What I am sure about though is that the thinking cannot be that the PNP led by Mark nearly won in 2025 and therefore make Mark stay. That can't be it. The question has to be, can a PNP led by Mark win in another 4 years or another 5 years? Those are two very, very different positions.
All right.
And if the PNP does not adopt the position in the lot.
So she's emphasizing about the leadership make the party now win. Portia was popular more than Andrew Holness. And she win him 2012. Andrew come back and beat Portia by 1 seat. When everybody I say, Mama P, Portia, Portia. If we not address this vote buying in the country, we not address nothing. We not address nothing. The people that must suffer and they say money, they must take the money. And the younger people them too, they must tell us that they not vote unless they get money. Some people say they must wait for the higher bidder. So if one offer 10 and the next one I say 15 and this of them thing there, they're not dieted. CIA, hold on there. She is correct in her analysis. That's not the whole problem of not winning CIA. If they move Mark now and put DMN on the face or put anybody else or Julian Robinson, anybody, with the same thing will happen, the same result. Same result. Wife gone push real people out of line and police are push real people and people can't get for go vote because they were, listen me, on up in the eye and be reasonable here. There's a lot of things. People go vote all in the eye. Let me play this phone. Oh Jesus, so I never send it to my phone. Hold on, let me say it man. So come back to Dean Jackson. Let me say me see it, I think me have it on the phone there. Me put it in the video and me put out last.
This gentleman, Alfred Dawes, I have so much.
Listen to this.
PNP to the world.
One of my constituency was small. In our local PNP part, we are not a big set. Me always understand say West Kingston I will always be for Labour, right? When it's around our local part, them not do nothing around here so. Even yesterday we take on Desmond Mackenzie. And Desmond Mackenzie go tell me say a lie where I tell him do things around here so. I will tell him say anything where you do around here so, anybody you give money around here so, a theme family alone I get that money there and of them alone I inherit anything. We not get it. You know come fix up road, you know do nothing around here. So I don't know where you ask. I will tell him turn down Oxford Street. Rona West yesterday. A beer pick me a vote and a beer swearing go and nobody have no ID. Them can't find ID. Be swearing a go around there. People were all dead, still up on paper. People were dead, the paper same way. Where people name were dead, up on paper. Wanna talk to me now? Them people that supposed to offer the list because them supposed to register say them dead. You have to get a pink paper. So where them still are, where them names still are up on list. You saw on a corrupt, bad. All 15-year-old a vote. 15-year-old. Where them get the local bag with the hat, the shirt, the $15,000 and one sideways bag. 15-year-old a vote. When them get the money, it just don't want because them head, them not have no up head, they don't even know what to do with it. Because them go spend it, go buy bag juice until it done. Labour like right love run competition with people. Everywhere you go, all your own people them around competition with. Because that's all you know for do. You know dunce. You don't have up here so no knowledge, no education. You is a done set of people. And it's going to be done forever. You know why? The Prime Minister won't have. Because him no want to for rich nowhere in her life.
I wonder if I hope she hear this from somebody else. Then we're up on the ground and I see what happen. And then when we analyze everything and we're going to talk about the leadership, we want to come down straight with everything. And I'm going to say if the PNP not do that and the PNP not do that. So you see me put the thumbnail and say, are the same thing what them do, you have to go do. Me say it already and somebody say, you know, so you're not supposed to say them things. But me have to look on the thing for the reality of it. Again, good night. The reality of it is that the money them are used for win. So for judge a leader for say because of the leadership, why? I don't think that's a fair statement. Verna is saying EOJ need to come out of the office. Everything need to be independent. And it's still going to manipulate it with money. Whoever lead the PNP will be a target. Anybody lead the PNP are going to target if them not have money. Them have to be talk carry them, I'm going to say it again. The PNP will have to meet the JLP and play them by them game. So them have to start have some real money for spend. If the Labour they put hardware in their constituency, put one in there too. I mean, no, so you not having money like that. Like what Juliet Oldness do up there, I do it back too. And make people come get it two-way. And if them give you 10, you give 15. You look like you don't see what going in our country. It's sad to be saying this, because it shouldn't be. But that's the reality. So if any change will come, we have to go address it. And who are going to address it? You think him are going to address it when it's in our favor? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. So I'm making a continue. Let me say what talking nonsense, Mark will win. Listen, my man, you have to try. You see like how they know now what them I do? I'm telling you the truth. When me realize in Jamaica is that the people are vulnerable. You say if them buy KFC, PNP have to go buy KFC too. A whole heap of KFC run right across the island, you know, man. Van load, you know. It look like you don't know what's going on. It look like Miss Jackson, you don't know what's going on, man. You must think this is a Dolly House basis are going. We have to face the reality, yeah?
A question, meaning can Mark win in 4 or 5 years? If they don't do that, if they don't think about that, they might go lose. Now the PNP announced that Golding was the only person nominated for the post of president of the party, and only 4 people are nominated as vice presidents. Michael Phillips, Ian Hales, Natalie Nita Garvey, and Mia Norman Scott from St. Catharines. So that's their leadership right now. I'm going to say nothing about this slate looks exciting to me. Nothing about this slate to me spells renewal or suggests that the party is going to be going in any kind of new or interesting direction. Of course, there just was a general election. It could very well be that, you know, nobody has an appetite right now for any kind of challenge or any kind of election or anything like that. People just try, you know, just hold them corner, recover, so that they can get back into doing what it is they do. So it could very well be that what we're seeing here is the slate as a kind of holding pattern. That very well might be the case. It might be that in another year, for instance, when they get back the energy.
Let me pause that a little. CIA. May I watch your comment them for night, you know. May I watch you know. I don't know who you is. I say you start come on lately on my program with a name named CIA. I mean I know who you is. Once I see your conversation I go a different way, I'm not going to tolerate you. Because I don't know how you're going to come talk about if Mark can stand up to fly green. Andrew Holness tell us I'm step down. Andrew Holness not step down. Remember me telling you that. That man will never step down. So anybody who think about a fly green and all of them sitting there going to run the next election, it will never happen. Unless the breath come out of Andrew Holness' body. And now let it go. Where do you cock your ears? But we have to listen still, you know. Ron Jones, good night. Auntie Jane, how you doing? I'm good. This person when you CIA, kind of like you come every take over my platform or what? You know, deep you ever right dig when they for beat the PMP. You know, come go on like you know want undermine Mark Golding. A most seasoned politician they did it and get on go 14 seat. And him is not a seasoned politician like them. And double him seat and him win this election. A robbery going in an election. Me not gonna take none of you come over here and I said nothing bad against the man. The man try. The man try. So me just send a warning, you know. Alright. Remember Parliament not up me yet, you know, God song. Parliament not start yet, you know. Parliament not start yet. Where say the people are not vulnerable, they are licky. Alright, see how you go find another platform going for. Nobody can come and tell me that. Let me just take you off. Because I don't really want a distraction over it tonight. Come on, man. You look like you're good at, you seem to me like you're Judas Johnson from where day, I start to look upon your comment them and I say, no. Me know when I come with them look at generalship self. Go past Smaddy's platform. I don't really need you over here. I would say all I wish I say is incorrect, you know, and you can make some sense out of it, you know. But we have bypassed all the other issues them and I go point on an individual, and that's where my argument is. Silver looking girl, good night. Silver looking, good night. All of them afraid of Mark. Ammo. Good night, Ammo. Hold on, let me put back my principle again, because it seems like someone don't understand the message. I go try to reiterate this statement over and over again. I mean, I know when I'm not going to get you and when I'm not going to understand, you know. Let me say it again. You see my platform? That me choose for use and talk about the People's National Party. This when I come and all of this are reasoning. If you don't know reason like you know is a part of the party, you see? When you don't come on my platform come reason. Let me say it again. You see if you don't know come reason like you don't want love PMP party, you don't come here. You don't come here. You don't understand that now? Over time I come back and make it clear. You can't tear down what you love. You can't love something and tear it down. And even if there's an issue we want to talk, I say it already. I have a WhatsApp number. WhatsApp me and we can talk about it. But don't come publicly and talk about it. You can't understand that. What are they not that for understand? Tell me what are they not for understand? So once my son come and I try go around and look at generalship cell, I'm going to take out the half of my platform. It's as simple as that. When one got 10 come. Carol, good night. Stubborn. Stubborn, I saw them come with a little general self, man. Right now, and a time for we tear down, you know. And a time for we tear down now, you know. We must examine how we can do to match them. And them the kind of argument I want somebody come here and talk. For some reason, the CIA there. Now they say CIA is our friend. No, sir. He can't be a friend, man. You see him comment now when put there a while ago? Nadi. Did you see when put the Nadi? You can't talk like that. You notice the labor right them? Me tell you already. So if I want to look, watch them. Watch them. You can't say nothing about them leader. You can't say nothing about them leader. Them a defend that. So why you don't want to tear down phone no? No, don't go away, man. We don't want phone no kind of friendship. We can have a discussion privately. Right? And I hope you understand that. And anybody else come back here with it for tonight, and that's how you did. You not step down. Andrew not step down. Yeah, when I come talk about and Floyd Green. Mark Africa go up against Floyd Green. Floyd Green, if Floyd Green go then can't win. Now if Tufton go then can't win. Andrew not going to let it go. None of them in that party can win the election. I'm going to Andrew Holness one. And that's because Andrew Holness now to manipulate every system. Simple like that, Rowan. When I don't like nothing good in the country, and that me realize we don't know too, you know. When I love a little jam up and a little, you know, all time people that say all. Anytime I see them come on the platform and start talk against Mark Golding, them are not PNP. Because I lay that straight for a long time and say, if there's something we need to talk about, message me on WhatsApp and we'll have a discussion. Anytime anyone I know, I don't care who you be. By now, you should understand me, right? You should understand me by now. I am who I am, right? I don't play. Doreen, good night, sweetheart. How you doing? Alright, so let me finish play this for you.
We start to see some elections for these various positions. So I'll hold off and see. But I am going to say, if it stays like this does not look exciting to me. Second thing the PNP has to do, it has to learn to have internal elections without turning them into civil war. Now, I'm not one of those people
that
who
part
say
may agree
that
with
party
that
shouldn't have elections and challenges and everything should be by acclamation. I don't believe that. I don't think there was anything wrong with Peter Bunting challenging Peter Phillips for the presidency of the party. There's nothing wrong with organizations wanting to renew themselves. There's nothing wrong with leaders being challenged. The problem with the PNP is that every time they have a leadership challenge, it seems to split them right down the middle and they can't heal. The PNP needs to learn how to have these elections. People need to compete robustly, right? They need to win gracefully, lose gracefully, and come back together when the election done. Because if Mark Golding decides to stay on as PNP president, I would be very surprised if he makes it through the next 5 years without a challenge, right? So they need to sort that out. The third thing the PNP needs to bear in mind is that its shadow cabinet needs to work. Normally what happens when a shadow cabinet is announced is that it does get a lot of press, right? Because by that time, news kind of start to slow down, especially if the government doesn't change.
Barbara,
so there isn't a lot going on
Marianne,
right now. So it gets a whole heap of press. Who got this portfolio? Who got that portfolio? And then after that, crickets. In the last year or so, right? The PNP shadow cabinet was very active. Then put out a whole heap of statement on this, that, and Tiro. So there was a lot of that. Let me say that. But
Jenny,
even with that, you have a fair number of them where you can't remember their name, you can't remember their portfolio, and when they do put out anything, it's a big yawn, and it hardly gets any kind of traction. So who's in the shadow cabinet this time? Now, personally, I don't care how many there are. I also don't care that the names don't match up exactly with the actual cabinet. First of all, it's not taxpayers paying them, so I don't care. And the other thing is that for me, a leader in opposition, a party in opposition, I think it's natural that they're going to want to play around with the portfolios a little bit, see what works, see what doesn't work. What is important for me is
I
that every
feel
minister
Verbi.
in government does have somebody shadowing him or her, somebody who is monitoring, somebody who is keeping up with the plans, the proposals, the legislation, and who is speaking to the public on these issues. That is what is important for me. Not whether or not it's 20 or 27 or whether they're exact mirror images or not. I don't think that's important at all. Having said that, I find a couple of the choices a little curious. So, for instance, Mr. Golding himself has taken defense, so he's shadowing the Prime Minister, who is the Minister of Defense, but Golding also has constitutional affairs. Now, Zulika Jess is going to be speaking on justice. Isaac Buchanan is going to be speaking on human rights. So I think they're going to have to do some proper coordinating to make sure they don't trip over themselves or even worse, end up contradicting one another. Now, that would be a disaster. Same for productivity, efficiency, and competitiveness. Yes, that's a portfolio in the shadow cabinet. Peter Bunting is a spokesperson. Senator Cleveland Tomlinson is his deputy. Then you have another portfolio called Trade, Industry, and Global Logistics with Tony Hilton as spokesperson and Keisha Anderson as the deputy. So let's see what happens and how they manage to handle what certainly looks like overlapping areas. Looking at this list and based on experience, some of the portfolios we may never hear about again could be social protection and social transformation, urban renewal and development, and rural and community development. Let me be clear. I'm not saying these areas aren't important. I'm saying they are. I am saying that they sound like the type of portfolios that we're going to hear very little about. So let's see. Now, he's brought in 5 new senators as deputy spokespersons. Ramon Ferguson, Cleveland Tomlinson, Keisha Anderson, Alan Bernard, and Maziki Fame. And I have to say, I think this is a mistake. Not naming them, but naming them as deputies. I think this is a set of highly skilled professionals. They're new faces, they're new voices. Believe me, we need those. And I think there are several people he could have sidelined to give this set a chance to handle full portfolios. They have a place in Parliament because they're in the Senate, and it would have been interesting to hear what they could do with some of these portfolios instead of some of the people that he did name and who just haven't been very impressive in the past. Part of it is just probably that for me, this deputy spokesperson thing has never really taken off. Look, if I'm wanting to talk to an opposition person on a particular portfolio area, I want the person who has charge of the portfolio, not the deputy. And before you start telling me about seniority and how young people need to learn the ropes, remember I said at the start, they need to change how they think about these things, prepare people to get up to speed very, very fast, or else they will go out of grass for a long, long time. So I'm going to leave it there. What do you think? Want to...
All right, so now hear the rest of the conversation. Betty was saying I should read it. I see what Nadi says. She know him over here. Let me see if I find back a comment. Somebody comment them and pass me now, because I can't read all of them sometime, you know. Oh, you say yes, I saw the comment. I have known him for over a year. So why would he come here and speaking like that? You don't speak against a leader like that in public. As I said, if we have something to say, which we will have. What is hard in that? Make me say it in private now. You think you liberate them not talking in private? But them behave themselves a particular way. So what make we can behave for ourselves in a particular way? Why everything we just want to run, come type in and act out and go on? Come on. When some say the Bible tell you about a double-tongued person. Paul it say. Me soon finish talk about Dan Jackson Miller. Hold on. Let me read the comment then. I agree, Auntie Jen. Don't like when they talk again. Me not like it, man. For some reason, me not like it. And they keep coming from my platform with that. Me not like it, you know. You know, me telling you why me not like it. I never win the election, but I'm going to say something to you now, why I not like it. And I can't go on the platform with it for no one, but I just not want it for mine. Ma take the PNP, mash up. That's the position of the PNP Mark Golden get when 2020. Mash up. It was split in two, and one set said turn resistance. Then he have Venetia Phillip against him. Carrie Douglas. I want to see at the latter end. The two councillor from down at Westmoreland. Lawrence Rowe. Internal fight, external fight, all kind of fight. With 13 seats and his one make 14. No money. Broke like church mouse, party no money. But if one I want to remember this man when name Ann. Norman Ann did say him have to lend the PNP money to Peter Phillips. I don't know if you remember the story there. So when Mark take a party, it's a broke party, it's a mash-up party, and all kind of something was happening in the People's National Party. Lisa never win the challenge, and I tell you, man, they were hell-bent. And you have to stay there. One time everybody did say, him not have no traction in quiet. Him have to try to build back, put things in place. Take their own money, put in a one trust, 15 million, to start some investment, to give back to party workers. You know, sound ungrateful, and it's an ungrateful set of some of you. Some of you will come here and chat. I'm ungrateful, man. I hate an ungrateful person. I hate when people are ungrateful. I hate ungrateful people. Just because you don't like a person, you can't see no good in that person. I don't like people like you. And you know why I'm saying this? Because I've been through it with church people, so I know what I say. You just take a spoon out of their mouth and then go back and you go cut your throat. And look where he bring it to. Look what the man bring it to. And it's only because of robbery. I don't come and chat nonsense, man. I don't go away, man. I don't go away. I don't go away. I don't go away, man. I'm a hypocrite. Before you work with giant and together and say, boy, man, do a good thing, you know, man, I say, make we pull together. It's if we pull together and watch it, and watch election day, and we have people and monitor what go on, and defend it. And that we for talk about. I don't come and chat nonsense. I don't want to hear from you. Antigen, we don't want to hear them. You're right. Fergie, every time I hear Diane, my blood pressure. You never tell me, because I know why your blood pressure for rise, Fergie. You should have told me, man. Antigen, me head at me. I'm not playing no more. You done, man. You done. You done. You done. No, me just tell you what she say. And why me say, we are only looking at things one way. Because the election last wasn't only because of Mark Golden. There's a lot of other factors. And if we not get this out of the society, democracy is hijacked. Look on the length and breadth of what happening in this country. All our conference we have to collect offering. We don't have no money. The party they run broke. Because after Portia resigned and Peter Phillips take up a party, he never push no weight neither. He never push no weight. And I could have sit with him because him sick. Some don't even blame him. You think to be diagnosed with certain things and if you think about your health and I think about party, you have to think about yourself first. So that me never blame him for that. And then it was a pandemic and people were scared to go out and all of them something there. And with his illness, he couldn't go risk that. Risk party for my health? No, sir. Party we always lose and can win back one day. But when me got there, they got and gone. Me gone forever. So me not hold that against him neither. I block a walk on. Janet said good night. I'm glad the outgoing DPP put her in her place, in her face. She need to go out. No, she have a right to her view still, you know. She have a right, as me we come here have a right to my view. Every man have a right to them view. It's one thing I said to everybody. If I'm operating a channel on behalf of something, we can't come here and discriminate it. That's what me saying. And I don't know why people can't get that to their head. I don't know why. There's so many factors. Everybody thumbs up in live. Take it up to 100. I lean back till I thumbs it up. Every night I come sit down here, son. And my face say the same thing over and over. Tap up the screen, tap up the screen. I shouldn't have to say that. Janet McIntosh, good night. I soon open the phone lines. And then I want to hear what I have to say in regards to what she said. But we have to put everything. We need a list of things that we need to look at. I think time comes send me. Alright, there's a little young man who sent me a voice message. I'm going to play it.
Yeah, listen to the angel.
No, not that one.
That's not the only problem we have in the election.
I'll see him something there now. Hold on there. Alright, this. Listen to this.
Antigen, good evening, here now. Whatever you have said to Dean Jackson, if he said it doesn't know, because not 3 terms in a row, Andrew, I don't know. It not make no change. Antigen, you just not get to the point, antigen. You have to let the world know that if you answer low power, if you do anything for it, if you do anything for all and that him say another thing to antigen. So that if you make Dean Jackson let them know, if you make it at media them know that just put it out there, not pretty up nothing. Or unless Dean Jackson Miller they play hypocrite antigen. But I say hypocrite or mind game as you want to terms it.
Blue, good night.
And you only said you go do everything in their power if you don't let PNP get at the end of the economy. One more, we don't want to fit here, we don't want to get that clearer. It was sweet. So you go do everything in their power. If you stay in power, come on, antigen. You have to just put it as a man said out there. Give it to them, whether they want one or not. Let the world know exactly. Just say in help on just like that. That's why this man Mackenzie said, if now surrender Jamaica to PMP, one more you want to hear, want to declare than that antigen? Come on. Antigen just looking to me and said, please. Please. All PMP have to do. And just counteract them, find ways and means to counteract his own way can get into God's house as they go stay in a position as long as them finish in opposition, they go in opposition because It can't keep going, so them have to counteract. They have to find ways and means to counteract. If you don't counteract every day, antigen, for example, every day somebody they beat up you, you never go think about your local children or something. You can't just take pay lick someone, you know, get fed up and start fling back lick. Tell me that, teacher. Tell me something say that makes sense. You have to counteract. If you don't counteract, no changes now make. And that me I talk about. Look into yourself. That me I talk about.
Alright, so that's a young man send me that voice message. And me agree with him. So I just saying, man, I don't know. Let me hear one of somebody else.
Good evening, Auntie Jen. How you doing? I was at church, so I didn't catch your live. What is Dan Jackson Miller talking about? The whole world
I Ivelana.
see that is the PNP win this election. And them know Andrew Holness knew. Them knew. So what they're talking about? Mark Golden is not good enough to lead the party. What they're talking about? And these people in the comments talking about Baka Master. Me say them labor right here, boy, me I tell you, them a talk about FinSac. Why them not talk about SSL now? Them a talk about FinSac. And all they hear what happening in FinSac, then still hold on pan it. Eh? What are they talking about? What Dan Jackson Miller is talking about? Everybody know that the PNP win this election and them thief it. The whole world see that. But because, I think Mark Golden and the PNP could have retaliated, We could have demonstrated on Black Road, but you don't know what? War and the innocent lives. The innocent lives, because Andrew Holiness and Chang already set up the police and the soldiers. Any demonstration and any war and any black in because them know say them a plan for TV election. But you don't know what? Me glad say Mark Golden never go out there, go do any demonstration and any black in the road. We take it. But them a talk about 4th term. Make them go on antigen. Make them go on, them no see nothing yet. When me look on all Christopher Tufton, I buy Christopher Tufton by election. Floyd Green, Bobby Montague, the one over Portmore in Torrey Long, Mama Cow, all of them the election they buy, they pay, and the very same PMP them, then take money and vote out Mark Golden. And Dan Jackson Miller supposed to know that and see that. So where she talk about Mark Golden about? What did Mark Golden do wrong in the election? Mark Golden don't do nothing wrong in the election. The only thing when we did want Mark Golden and the PMP was to do is to get the EOJ out of Andrew Holness' office, and them have to do it from now. Get the court, get the EOJ from out of Andrew Holness, and the workers in the EOJ supposed to be independent workers. They are not supposed to be PMP or JLP. Them supposed to work together. No, them not supposed to affiliate with no side, because that's what the thieving and the robbing come from. And all Andrew Holness do is use taxpayer money to buy himself through. How long in think him about can use taxpayer money and buy himself through? Me say me I want overseas or one other country can intervene in this election here, because this election was robbed from the PNP. And they set up a soldier and the police that if anything, any demonstration and blocking a road, innocent people life. Andrew Holness, me say time is the master. Time is the master. And you look at all Christopher Tufton and all of them we do no campaign and then come win and have get how much food. It's by them, pay them, by the election. Them not do no work, them not do nothing in our country. All them do, them take the taxpayer money and buy the election. And Jackson D and Miller supposed to know that. So we don't know where she a come about, where she a talk about. Mash they want it, they want the PMP party to mash up now. That's the JLP can come in and devour and all of them there's something there. What is wrong with these people? Have a good night here, Auntie Jean.
You see, some of we hate people so tell we can't say truth, you know. For some people, when I like Mark Golding, and you see, the truth some did up on Lisa's side, and some on the other side, then glad Mark now win. Some of the very PMP too. Jesse saying one serious JLP boy work with EOJ Franklin. Agree with you, lady. Yeah, that is true in a Fergie. Then I have the authority for take you out there. But this thing used to be independent. The man put everything in an office. God and time blue. Time longer than rope, Ivy Boo. Time longer than rope. Natalie Anderson said tough time no. Alright, somebody else. Hello, good night.
Good night, Auntie Ginger. Auntie Ginger, me there, I'm there listen and I watch. All if Mark Golding, everybody has say Mark Golding should have get out the EOJ for out of Andrew office. Auntie, all when Mark Golding get you out, Andrew would have find the way to go and pay them same way.
Same way.
It will make a difference. I tell you, so that everybody will come and say, Golding should have get out EOJ. Auntie, immediately do the same thing. You hear what me tell you?
Not true yet,
He would have do the same thing. So whether in yes, I know he would have do the same thing. And they don't kill labor right. They want to come put on a consent. It's like uno one ban on no belly. Uno one bad because it's a happen to fool up there. So the police them go it a happen to uno too. Uno go bad somehow to start ball out them there tell you no. So uno go and rejoice and go on emotion and say Mark well this a Mark uno go ban on no belly and ball. Me I tell you now, say what them Auntie Jenny, say what them are bringing out about the water gun. Remember me tell you now, dark days in Jamaica, so you can't say no see them wanna go pan on the belly and ball and wish if you never do what you do. Remember me tell you now. Good night, Auntie Jen.
Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you.
Yeah?
Yeah, man. Thanks for the call. I hope they hear. No worry themselves, man. Cause it look like they don't see the direction the country are heading on. And a Betty Ann calling, hold on, let me see who call me. I want different, some of their voice sound like Betty Ann down. And a Betty Ann. Let me see what she name. John. If I left the phone line up, brother, I'm going to call in and express on yourself here, brother. Hello, good night.
Nardi, not tell me say you don't know me voice.
You're Betty voice now, Nardi.
You don't know me voice, Nardi. Let me tell you something, man. You see PNP them, and enough of PNP them vote against Marky G. And enough of them vote against him because of the money. Enough of them are because they licky and love them belly. Just enough of them vote against Marky G to the PNP then because enough of them don't love Marky G. None of them don't really love Marky G for this for run for Jamaica. Because of some of them licky benefit 10 KC. You want to get rid of them, you give them KC. The easiest thing to get rid of most of Jamaicans them a KC.
Boy, Mr. KFC,
Yeah.
KFC are the intake now, you know?
Them have Wanga benefit KC. Yeah. Them have Wanga benefit KC. Them very licky. Licky bad. You so much of them done that dead since just for the month to what people there at Jamaica. You so much commit suicide.
Yeah.
And 1 month. And how much of them gone? Eh? They can't manage it. None of them never know. Them can't go back through 5 more years what of this. Them can't go back through it. Some of them analyze themselves from early. Them can't believe they treat us so.
True, Nadi.
Enough of them. Me have a nephew in a jail. And he say, and 2 of them you see in a one cell. 2 of them in a one cell. He say, Auntie, I 10 a win at my cell, you know. And 9 a later get to sleep and 1 can't sleep because of space, so they feel sleep. A 48 go in. A 48 in there now.
Wow.
So in that, you know, it a 1 month and so much in a 1 jail.
Wow.
A 1 month and so much in there. Have a run over. Kill some of you got and to hold this yard. Because they don't have no jail to put some. So some of you got 100 yard.
No, man, him a bill a whole heap of police station.
Me say police station I run over already. See that just 1 month. Who they not kill out them and fling them in a jail. And who can't take the pressure and die out. And analyze out how them want to go. Me don't know. It's too much. The pressure is on. It's real. It's real. So all when them have nothing to do and they still come with them diggle-daggle thing on the source on the page every minute, they need to go find something to do. They need to go check out a doctor for them head. Because enough of them will take time and out slowly.
That's
The
true.
same one never come to the platform and get trouble. They have to go find the doctor them. Or try to get a check up on themselves because they are slowly and go soon lose it. Because them not see nothing yet. All like me, them can't get dying from me. Them can't get dying from me. So them just get left. Because me don't know how people could have see better and come and turn to something worse. Me don't understand the part that I know me still can't get the grip. Me don't know how it bother me so. It bother me bad. It bother me bad because I can't really believe say the people them really gone back to they are, you know, say from riches to rags, from rags to rags, and worse you know. And from worse to worse,
The people that not care, man, so we should even care about them neither. Because as me that tell you last night, say, my cousin tell me so where she live, then on the road and a pay patrol. And she say the election day, the people then dress up in a then green and then gone same way go vote.
them business, and then get KFC. Them busy when they get KFC for lunch. Them a business. Me that St. Mary, I was in St. Mary, Port Maria. And when we look, we see a truck we see with KFC. A truck we see with KFC.
All over the island,
We
man.
see with KFC.
Right across the island.
Me never know say people, when you come on to people belly, you not catch me with my belly, now make you catch me, you know. No, you won't catch me with through my belly. Them two licky can mix up. Every night, so them don't use them for come over here, so. Them don't use when them see this, they must walk fast. They must fly fast when them sit on this here.
You're right.
No green people over here. Me say me tired of the people, them me say me tired of them. Me tired of them. Every minute me find one different social media and I want different something me here. Every time we go for one different platform and something different here.
Jenny from the Black, good
All
night.
about what's happening. And
Yeah.
it's all about what is happening in the country. And who speak? Who speak? Who speaking is not the man with them vote for coming out here all now. Me don't hear nobody for them come out and say nothing to our one. All the people are dying and all them is dying. Nobody coming out come say anything.
None of them not say nothing. Nobody not say nothing.
That's the who business. They must have said who busy with them. Who win already? Who busy with them?
If I'm before election, they'll find all the little missing boy and they'll find their yard.
They're not find everybody because they not sleep. They must say them not sleep, you know. They must say them that road every night like a creature. They must say them don't sleep. You don't have to worry about nobody come rob you, know, because every night they talk people here was a night. So people never have to worry about nobody come rob them because they have bodyguard, because they were out every night, hours a night till morning. And there are people here that wake up people out of their bed before their morning every night. I know who see them. Nobody never see them, not hear them. Yeah. Marky G, when I stand up and I tell them, oh, I'm going to do for it. Them never stop, they don't want that. Them come join, them come gather up every night, them get up in a conference, them and in meeting, and a dance to with music and the music. Them all want just look up themselves because them like the music.
And then the next day they make them buy them out.
Yeah. Yeah, don't go on just up in the orange shirt because it's more vibey. It's more vibey. All that they want the vibes. Them love the vibes. Them love the vibes. And they don't go over today. Them fought. They don't go over today. This is the cutter, you know, my granny. That's not the cutter. This the load left her back. Mm-hmm. The cutter only they can put on your head. The load left to go up on that. No, I jump. And this is just the cutter. Load that go up. Because the people them when do charity and who to tell them to sell them to go on out, come vote. Come out, come vote. Them start the charity now. And them put it out there loud and clear. Say them start the charity. So don't come out them yard. Don't them yard and make sure tell you now. All of you is to run go around at what 99. Don't go back around there. Make sure put out loud and clear. Say it stop. So the final the Prime Minister wanna vote for. Because the people, them are visitor here. So them not here to take up on the stress anymore. So to find somewhere else go. And then the same people who told us to go look for the government or the Prime Minister because they were not the Prime Minister. They were the same person who was saying that earlier before election. Go find the Prime Minister because they were not the Prime Minister. And then they say one come out and tell you, say, go and vote for that man. And they know so the man they don't run for no. But they still sort of vote for them and now when they vote for them and they run back to them. They sort of sign them. On a shame.
You should have shame.
On a
Imagine that.
On no shame.
Whoa.
Count on a clout. A clout to no look. She said, oh, we are this, we are planker. Oh, we are planker when it's nothing. A planker is selling on the phone on the MP. Only it's nothing but a big head bud. We don't know how we stay, sir. How we stay, sir? What is wrong with we? What is wrong with we? Look up all they can do poor Marky G. Every time you go on social media, they talk about something different about this man. What more than one, more than he's a born Jamaican, what else do they want? They're like a tick on this man. And who is doing it? The same Jamaicans, them are doing it.
Yeah.
The same Jamaicans, them are one man born. Who is a born Jamaican. And the person that is like a born Jamaican, them hands and glove them up. Who are we? Who are we?
True.
Who are we?
You're perfectly right.
The way they can't drag this man here. Not a dead dog, not a dead meat. They angry that him a dead animal. Then it's a drag him and carry him. Every time I go past social media, we hear something where they start on Mark Gold and we chat on him bad. What is wrong with them? Who got school with him? Who know him? Who did that school with him? In case they want somebody that school with him. Me didn't know anybody who me know how we encounter with. Me and them guys school.
True.
Why you want to know about who and you go to school? What does that have to do with you? Eh? Them dark like midnight. Them so dark, them want who animal go to school. That is not important when him go to school. He's a born Jamaican. And that is the most important thing. Like most of us is born Jamaican, or majority of us who don't come by descendants or whatever. But he said he's a born Jamaican. So what more do they want for him? What more they want?
Good question.
Even at my workplace, I heard it. It said to me that he's a pedophile because the lady that he married to, he raped her.
You
I
can't.
said, what are you talking about?
You can't use the word. You have to say grape.
Grape her.
Yeah.
Grape her. You're not putting yourself in a trouble. You're talking things you don't know.
I'm not gonna say labor right them started.
You don't do anything and say anything about this man. You don't need to stop it. You don't care what nowhere near this man. You see me not even in slippers when we're in my house. And you still have a problem. You not live in a country that one next man country I go through all kind of things to make a dollar. And this man was born Jamaican. You don't tell him, you don't even know him. You don't never one day see him to even say, hi, how are you? But you still don't know what about this man.
And that you have to tell them, man. You see when I'm attack? You see when I'm attack next time? Say, well, if everything is going well, give up your job and make somebody else need it. Go on over your yard.
But that's all the time. I said, why are you guys here? Well, you shouldn't be here. I tell them that. Then go one property in the world over and they still come back. And you see them say them government are do well. The country is the best them see they go the country. But them go for a run how much time and they still come back. Where you come back for?
Now that may I say too. If a country so good, go on and run left for.
Them in and out because them can't keep still and just don't want to say them the party now do well. They just don't want to say that.
Honestly, the country not doing well. Hey, you see since all the rain fall again and now the pato, hey, the poor old car dropping us some oil. Yesterday car dropping our oil. It's like me feel if he car, although all I am. And you have to swing here, so you have to swing there, so. And you can't blame PNP again because they did that. Say the PNP now a tree terminal don't know, so you can't blame PNP for the bad road. I mean, even the little main thoroughfare we have to drive. When I talk about the turn-off road, it's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. The country broke. The country can't broke. The country can't broke and then find so much money for spend with there for election. It can't broke.
Then when them are fling so much money in a jail, I want to feed this money them. When so much things are flinging, them are flinging people in a jail.
You know, so that's why they're not to, you know, so them are use a different tactics now. Just unalive them so they're not for going to jail.
I never did.
But they're not going to ball out until when they reach their doorstep. Anytime we reach our labor right them doorstep, them are ball out. The type of tactics where the police them are using in our country can't right. And see that? You see where the last one of them go? Or the wrong person then go unalive, you know. And I wonder if them are kind of something you're going to embrace. It cannot right. And then I say, a man is innocent until proven. I want to see one come out when Integrity Commission say, but Andrew, and I say, I lie them, I tell the man is innocent. But yet, when I got pie down, you look a young boy them, I say, well, and I say, you saw mixed up. Anyway, my answer Romaine Brown, or Bull Roll, Brush Roll, or something other way name. Are we alone out here hurting ourselves? You see any politician? This is not a politician station. This is my platform. This is Antigen platform. This Jennifer platform. So guess what Jennifer do? Jennifer do the things then where she like on her platform. You get what I mean? So it's a platform where I do different things. It's not only politics I talk. I talk anything. I do Bible teaching. And I talk any kind of to any kind of question you want to ask me, we will answer it. So it's not a particular, it's not a politician platform. It is my platform. You understand me? So I want you to understand that. At the end of the day, you see my platform, I can buy me little sugar. You hear? I mean, I forgot join the welfare line. So I hope you understand that now. All right? So it's not a politician platform. Janet said they don't have any. They want him to give his money to them. Such hypocrites. 99-ton mansion on the gully side. You're right, Gigi. You're right. Dan and the poll was good. Yeah, it was. A true she nah no money forget. We not even know it. Oh, Natalie. Yeah, because the diaspora people, they say they not send no money. If ever say Western Union, they're empty nowadays. Then the people that must say, if the diaspora really cut off money sending down here, they are going to see hungry people. You know. They are going to really know if country are prosper for true. We so know if it are prosper. Wait. Bad mind them, bad mind ma. Yeah. Uno can spit. Uno can... No, we can't do that, Cynthia. That's not nice. Jenny from the Black Mark Jefferson Golden Band, Jamaica, and I am proud of my integrity boss. Straight. Thank you, Jenny. Sell Peer Lie. Sandra Barrett, lady, because them no have no ambition. They like handout. True. And him. Alright, myself I call somebody that call me. So a notification. The phone I love ringing. I don't know I make the phone your own ring. The person said, why Diane Jackson she in a PMP? Why she not go? Oh my God. Alright, the phone lines are open. No more couple. No more market G. What do you mean by that now? Who invited in this a conversation? How you get over yourself? Me never hear about Mark Golden, a thief from Foul Club yet. Oh, liar and thief. Where the taxpayer money going to? Good question, Morris. I don't have a clue. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, G. Morris. Andrew left no money for teachers, doctors. Jamaica broke. We pure mad people are going to die next year. Me now my daughter Alita Nicholson. Hello, good night.
Good night, Uncle Jen. This is Fergie.
How you doing, Fergie?
I'm doing all right. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing all right.
You sound good. You sound good. Go ahead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I was listening to the program here. Why are people questioning Mark Golding? I don't understand it.
I don't understand either.
I don't think people realize that Mark Golden is his own man. He's his own person, right? He's not a Michael Manley. Me and you probably will not see a Michael Manley ever again.
Yeah.
It will be the generations after us. They will be someone who will not be Michael Manley, will be another name. But not all our leaders will not be Michael Manley, right? They're their own person, they're their own personalities, right? PJ, very different. Portia, very different. They're all very different. That's the beauty of our party, right? They're not all one of the same. So I don't understand what is the issue with Mark Golding. This man, I have seen that doesn't seem like he lied to anyone. Doesn't seem like he has any controversy, right? We don't even hear any rumors that he's sleeping with XYZ woman.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
He has some outside children. Like, no one has ever spoken about him. The only issue that people have said is that he's white. But that's not what our party is about, right? The PNP has never been about race, but equality for all, for the people of Jamaica. Not about racial, ethnic identity. So I don't know. I'm still baffled. What is it about Mark Golding that people are questioning him and his leadership? I really don't. That's where I'm a little baffled by that, to be honest, that teacher. Especially when you have a man who the Integrity Commission has certified his statutory declaration every year, not hiding anything from anyone. It's out there. There you go. You can see it. He's not hiding. That I don't understand. And the other question, Auntie Jen, maybe you can help me. And I am biased because I'm on PNP. I'm born in PNP. Like I am a dieharded. What is it with the Jamaica Labour Party that makes them so proud? What is their mantra? That
I think you asked me the wrong question because I don't know what it's about them.
That's what I
Because me personally, Fergie,
I don't think I ever will.
I don't know. I think the whole of them is corrupt, and that's why they have all of them. And they lie, and to be a labourite, you have to tell lie.
Hello?
So me find say all the church people then turn liar then how too. The trademark that I see is that they lie. Deceptive and conniving. You hear me, Fergie? Hello? Hello? Fergie?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm sorry. I may have just lost you for a second.
Yeah. I'm saying the question you asked, let me see if anybody in the comment can answer it. Out of many, we are one.
That's right. We are one out of many.
Now they say they're proud to be thief and criminal.
I love Nordy. Oh, of course she would say that. Of course, Nordy would say that. Of course. But I always ask the question, what is it? I know the mantra and the meaning for the People's National Party, right? We are about education for all, regardless of your social status. We all should be educated, right? Freedom for all, regardless of your social status, right? Justice for all and access to justice. That is the PNP mantra. So what is the JLP mantra? I still to this day, Auntie Jen,
Yeah.
and again, I am biased. I'm going to put it out there. I'm not going to lie. I'm biased. I'm PNP. My family's always been PNP. We've always been part. So I'm biased. So I maybe I'm just so biased that I don't know what the JLP has ever said or what their mantra or whatever their meaning. But what is so powerful and energetic for these people to run to the JLP? That's what I am still baffled to this day as to what is it? No one can explain it to me.
Why? I don't know if you answer it. May I tell you the truth?
I still to this day, I'm still baffled. I'm like, what is it with the GLP that people are running to? Because okay,
A
they
money,
like to have
and the
it.
money still. Then let off enough money.
But Auntie Jan, how long is that gonna last? How long is that money gonna last
Well,
for?
them not look on it in that way. Them a look on it in the moment.
Ah, so in the moment, you're gonna get some monies.
Yeah.
Okay, now make it make sense, right? So you're gonna get some monies, and I see people talking about KFC, which don't get me wrong, I'm not. Listen, Jamaican KFC is worldwide. It is famous. Everybody in the world wants to run to Jamaica for Jamaican KFC.
The
Don't get
cost
me
is
wrong.
Raymond, good
If-
night. So hold on there,
It's
before you're
very-
going further. So you're going to say because the KFC nice, that's why. And all the while the KFC nice, sometimes chicken and the fries so good.
But okay, I give everybody they're running for KFC.
Yeah.
But Auntie Jen, do they not understand the repercussions of that, right?
Then I know.
So okay, so walk me through this. So you run, you want KFC, you sell your vote for KFC, you sell your vote for money to get KFC, whatever. But it's all about KFC. Okay. Which is owned majority by a GLP supporter
Yeah.
who's actually white.
Yeah,
See the
not actually white. It's white.
Right. So see the hypocrisy there?
Yeah.
So they complain about Mark Golding and his ethnic background, but they're buying KFC from a family whose majority, their ethnic background is white.
But not even that.
White.
I'm sure only that you see as a hypocrisy. They have a man in the name Matthew Samuda,
Okay.
who is a British born,
Right,
And-
born in London.
Yeah.
Yes.
And at the same time, them a bash Mark Golden. We have born in Jamaica, but his father a British.
Okay.
Show you the double standard.
And then listen to the double standard of that part. So Mark Golding got the British, not citizenship, he is able to travel. Because what people don't realize, there are different levels of citizenship and visa in Britain, okay? They changed it, and the reason why they changed it was the Windrush, because of the Caribbean people moving in the 1950s and 60s. So they changed it. If you have a child in England, your child is not have the right to be a full British citizen at all. Only if both parents are British citizens. So there is different levels. Mark Golding got his ability to travel and got a British passport through descent. His father was British.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
again, when he was born, it was prior to the independence of the... See, these are the things that people don't concentrate on. They don't study. They don't know the laws. They just really listen to these sound bites. He's a white man. He's English. No, he was born here. He was born in Jamaica. What are you talking about? What are you
Hi,
talking
Tamika.
about?
Good evening. Yeah, 1 minute there. Raymond,
Yeah.
good night. Thank you. Guy Oak, good night. Yeah, continue now, Fergie.
No, as I was saying, people are just not paying attention. They're not paying attention. They're listening to these sound bites that makes no sense. And this is why I talk about, when I said Dionne Jackson Miller, she raises my blood pressure because she knows better. She's an attorney. Okay? So she should know better. She should be able to look at all the facts and stop making these comments, these statements. If she's a true journalist, she would keep those comments to herself.
No,
Right.
but you see, them now gonna come out for talk against the government, because they're afraid. So Uncle
Yeah.
we whether upon social media we talk, but them we have journalists not talk.
That is ridiculous. Then the country is not free of press. There's no freedom of press. That means the country is going backwards. The country is not moving forward. You need to have freedom of the press. The press needs to hold the government accountable, no matter which government. So even if Mark Golden had won and the PMP is in charge, hold the government accountable. You have to hold the government accountable based on the facts, based on what you know. And they're not doing that.
But
Based on what
she
I'm
gonna
seeing.
say she gonna say she not no evidence of vote buying.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Stop it. Stop it. People who their votes were bought, they're gonna come on TV and say, "Oh, I took 15,000. I took a KFC bucket so I could give up my vote." No one will do that. No one will do that. There's no way. There's no way. But you see, people like her, and I'm sure with others, they probably have visas that they can run to America, to Canada, to England. So whatever happens in that country, they can easily escape.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, I don't like that. That's the hypocrisy. Don't stop it. If you're going to be of the press, be of the press. Be fair.
Sure.
Do not be judgmental, because you are picking a side right now. Why are you concentrating on the PMP and their leadership? The PMP already said there's no leadership. Mark Golding, there's no contest for his leadership. There was only one VP. Donna Scott Motley is not running back. Okay, we have a vacancy open for a VP. Natalie Garvey, she won it. Okay, we're moving forward. So why are you concentrating on the PMP? Shouldn't you be concentrating on the GOP? What's going on over there?
That's a good question. Why them are focused on the opposition more than the government? You notice that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Them are focused on the PNP more than the government, which they should have focused on the government. Me notice most of them, everybody talk about Mark Golding. We are not the government. Why you not talk about the government?
Okay. Why are you concentrating on Mark Golding? He's not the government. He's not the government. Let's stop it. Concentrate on the actual government. Concentrate on the Prime Minister. Why has this stuff not been declared by the Integrity Commission? Because the statutory declaration.
Listen, none of them now answer my question though.
Yeah, exactly. And you see, what they fail to realize, that creates a problem. I work in banking, so I know. If you cannot show the proof of your source of income or the source of those funds, it raises a red flag. And that is the ultimate question that the Integrity Commission is asking. He has not proven the source of those funds. And that's why they can't declare his assets. Because he somehow has not proven that.
Mm-hmm.
And he needs to prove, where did you get the source of the funds? So for example, anti-jet, Jamaica, I think, is the same thing, right? But you're going to buy a house, right? And you said, I have $5 million that I'm going to put down in this house.
Yeah.
They need to see, okay.
Raymond, come off from the platform with the foolishness, please.
Uh-oh.
Over here is that a dating site.
Oh no, oh poor thing.
Continue further.
So you need anti-jen to show the bank, right? You're getting a mortgage. How did you get this $5 million to buy this house?
Exactly.
And you would have to say, okay, I sold this house and I sold that, and this is how I got the funds. And they need to show that and say, okay, you're good. You're good to get the mortgage. I can't show up to a bank with monies and say, oh, I just want to buy a house and I'm gonna get a mortgage, and here goes $5 million. They're gonna ask me, where did you get this $5 million from? And if I'm like, well, I got it from two taxis, they're gonna run it through and be like, well, you owning two taxis.
But are you talking about the two taxi? That man did own two taxi at Jamaica.
I that's to me. I'm sorry. That's funny.
Hold on 1 minute. Can anybody on TikTok or YouTube? Do you know Andrew
tell
owns
us.
two taxi with me? Huh?
Tell us. I would. Yeah.
I need somebody to confirm it. Good night, Rose.
As Damien Crawford said, it might be a space taxi. Maybe we don't know. Maybe it's, maybe that's how he made the money. Maybe he had space taxis. Who knows? But yeah, they spend so much time talking about the opposition leader, what's going on into the PMP
Good night,
party.
Camille.
Why?
And that me want to know why everybody, cause Dan Jackson Miller now, come out now, come make video upon the opposition. I mean, I hear them saying about it, about the government. Oh, the government don't have to talk about.
That's what they're supposed to be talking about. Listening, watching from afar here, because I don't live in Jamaica, but watching from afar, it seems like the PMP is the government. The way how
It
they
looks
treat
so.
the PMP.
It looks so for real.
They talk about the shadow cabinet, and I'm like, okay, like, oh, some of these guys, I'm like, what are you talking? They're the shadow cabinet. Oh, they need to speak out more. They just started. Like, what do you want them to say? They literally just started. They just named them this week. So what else? What do you want them to say? I just don't get it. I'm sure to the point where they're just not being educated, or the education is failing the country. I don't know what it is.
Good night, Wendy. Good night,
And I
Latia.
think I just have a feeling the education is failing the country at this point in time. It's just failing the country.
Everything I feel.
It's failing them. It's failing the country. And I thought about it, like, when I heard, when was it? Earlier this year, Pembroke Hall High School, like, what, over 70% of grade 7, they can't
Can't
like,
read.
in the first form. Like, to me, that's sad. That just shows you the education of the country is dwindling. And it's only going to be a very few who they have that education.
You're right, Jenny.
Right?
Yeah.
Only a very few, Auntie Jan, only a very few will have that true education, unless you go to, the Immaculates or the Campions. If you don't go to those schools, you're just going to be left behind. And that is sad, because it's creating a system which people wouldn't want to hear, but it's creating a system of slavery, of modern slavery, where we pay you minimum wage to do these jobs because you don't have the education to earn a livable wage.
Yeah.
And that is creating a society that is not good. Look at what's his name, John Mahfood. Why is John Mahfood speaking out this week now that they need to cut all these public sector workers? I don't think people realize how that's going to affect people, right?
But I understand the reason to, cause some of them were in a job, I get paid and I don't know where.
Right. Some of them, yes. But that's in every government, Antigen. It's the same thing here in the U.S. It's the same thing everywhere else. There will always be those few that, they're getting paid to do this. They only go in from 9 to 5. Don't talk to them. They only do this 5 o'clock. They lock up. They walk out. Don't say a word. And they're doing the minimal.
Yeah.
They're doing the minimal that's needed. They're not going above and beyond.
Hold for me 1 minute. Good night,
Sure.
Tamika.
Good night, Auntie Jen. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday to you too. I don't know if you know our reason about what we're talking. We start out by talking about Dean Jackson Miller put out a video about what the PNP need to do to win the next general election. So that's why we're here discussing it. I don't know if you get a chance to look at it.
No, Auntie Jen may not get no chance to look at it, but if her strategy is good enough, well, they can work with it, and if they can add to it to make it be more even better, they can also do so to make it. But Auntie Jen, listen, even all when time Dan Jackson I gonna give out the brilliantest idea of the best strategy of win the election. Not until we move away from buying votes in the country before you're gonna have a free and fair election.
Yep. Tamika is right. Yep. Thank you.
I'm gonna hear she address that.
Yeah, that need to be addressed because Auntie Jen, me and you know say this last election, it was rigged in behalf of the JLP favored in 2 instances with EOJ 1 and 2 the buying of votes. Because there's a lot of people named what come down on the list. Who know they are east, they are west, and beat and the people them feel left from one voting station to go to the other. You know, say that a go big time consuming. And you know, say you have limited time to really go vote. Traffic depot road and stuff like that. So that is a whole chaos. That's a number 1. And number 2, the buying of vote. Anyhow, if the buying of vote not stop, JLP will always be winning the election. And the reason why I can say this, they are the ones who have their hands on the money to do whatever they want to do when it comes on to the election. And even if PNP are going to say them all buy vote, them can buy as much vote as what JLP can buy.
Yeah.
So no care the strategy what we are going to come up with to win the election, we are not going to win it in a fair way.
In my analysis of what she's saying, that if the PNP are change Mark, then for change him early so the next person can come in. What do you think about that?
Auntie Jen, changing Mark not gonna be healthy for the party for the next election. And by reason of saying that, I am not gonna say that nobody in the PNP party cannot take over from Mark at this present time. But this is it. The changing of leader too often in the PNP party, that is what is bringing down the party. Because B time the public forget to start with Noah, John Brown, everybody are going to have them say. Yes, everybody don't have them say about Mark already. So leave him where he is. Let him secure victory for the PNP party, and then if he wants to step down at that time, he can step down after he declares his victory in the 2030 election to call or before that. But changing him now, no. I don't believe in that. Make him stay which party in there. Because any of them wants more,
I agree with
Tamika,
Tamika,
go in shamble.
Again.
Everybody go off, he say, men think him better, men think that they want the better. And then the victory one bring for PNP party with us winning 14 additional seats, that is more than a plus for him. And we know, we as Diarted come with no say, it is because them buy the vote why he is not the current Prime Minister of the country today.
Tamika is on point.
Thank you,
so
Tamika.
agree with her.
Yeah.
So agree with her. On point. On point. You stick with Mark Golding, right? He, as we have seen, he's not been controversial to the party at all. He has led those young, new members of parliament in there to have their voice, and that is what is needed. He is letting them do their jobs, and I agree. They need to stick with him until he's ready to go.
And the next thing to Auntie Jen,
Yeah.
changing Mark Golden, the way all Mark Golden stands up for integrity, and he is bluntly against corruption. I'm not saying the other rest of MP, if they are to select for the opposition leader, they won't emphasize on it. But leave him, let him declare the integrity that he wants to declare to us as Jamaica people. Because if you notice, apart from him promise say rent a house and you can own it in the long run, the healthcare system and stuff like that. If you notice, he comes with something new, what the JLP party hasn't come with before, and the PMP party hasn't come with before. And if you notice what he comes with, corruption. Because he sit there all along on the bench, seeing how corrupt the system is, and he wants the system to clear up for the Jamaican people and people of the diaspora to see that good can come out of Jamaica.
Yeah.
So if you notice, only come and make promises, say better road, better health system, better education, he make sure he emphasize on cleaning the country thoroughly from corruption. And that is a plus for me. I lift my hat to him with that. Because without you don't get rid of corruption, we cannot go any foot further with nothing at all in life.
And yet the country not growing.
It's not gonna go under corruption, because everybody's gonna come and want to do as they have a mind and want to just fit to say it is the norm. And that is the reason why our young youths, our younger generation, they are unaliving so much, because who is in authority that they should take as a role model is doing foolishness. And it's like there is no law for who is in authority to scrutinize with. So they say, I am going to do the same thing too, because if he do it or she do it, I can do it and get away, because them do it and get away.
Mm-hmm.
But this is it. Everybody is crying for peace, but nobody is crying for justice. And you have to have justice before you have peace.
Yes. Well said.
Tamika is on point.
Yeah.
Totally on point. Totally agree. And the thing is, if you look at what Mark Golding, you see people don't even have foresight, right? So he's trying to cut out the corruption of what's going on. And as Tamika said, the diaspora. I'm part of the diaspora, right? Now, think about it. If, say, Jamaica get the healthcare system up to par, right? The infrastructure is up to par. People like myself and the diaspora, we will move back. We would love to retire and go back to the country. And guess what that will bring in? That will bring in foreign exchange, because we're going to come with our American dollars or Canadian dollars or English pounds, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to come back. We're going to spend money. We're going to live there. Now, think about that. That will grow the country to a complete other level. But we're not going back because of this corruption. Corruption is the root of the problem in that country. That is the biggest problem.
You're right. You're perfectly right, Fergie.
Right. I mean, Tamika hit the nail right on the head. Mark Golding, that's what he ran on, and that's what he stands for, is integrity and to root out this corruption. Now, if we get rid of this corruption, listen, that country Jamaica would be like the star of the Caribbean. Now, where Jamaica is, right?
Mm-hmm.
You saw what happened a couple weeks ago with the U.S. government saying that Jamaica is one of the 4 Caribbean countries that is a major drug producer or major drug trafficker.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't name Barbados. They didn't name Antigua. They didn't name Trinidad. Jamaica, Haiti. So we're aligned with Haiti, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bahamas and Belize. And Belize is not even the Caribbean. Belize is Central America. To be quite honest.
Yeah,
geographically.
Yeah, you're right.
So basically, Jamaica and Haiti and Bahamas, we're the three countries in the Caribbean Sea who are deemed the big drug producers or drug traffickers. That is not a good sign. That is not good for the country at all. I don't think people realize what that means. That means the U.S., with their forces, can step into your country and do whatever they want.
Mm.
I don't think people realize that. Which is dangerous. And they know we have a corrupt government, so it's quick to name us. Why didn't they name St. Vincent's and the Grenadines? Why is Jamaica on the Dominican Republic? Why were they not named?
Good question. 1 minute, but may accept Nigel, good night. Nigel, good night.
Good night. Good night. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm just here listening live and realize that I'm in the box.
Oh, I see you send an invite. That's why I put you in.
But I'm here listening. My brother introduced me to the live, although I follow you more than once.
Okay.
But he was telling me about it. You're going on.
Yeah.
So I choose to come on and listen, but I realize I find myself in the box. No problem.
So since you're
I'm hearing the good advice from the gentleman.
Since you're in the box.
And telling us about what is going on and what the bad thing about the good and the bad, you know?
Yeah.
But it's so sad to hear that we in the rank of drugs, business and those stuff. As I was overheard him.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Not good.
It's not good at all. So all we have to just hope the best for Jamaica.
Yeah.
So I'm here just listening, Miss Auntie.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm here listening.
Alright. So you want to come out of the box?
I'm still can participate. Yeah. God bless.
Alright. Alright. Sometimes some people get it, not understand it, so then get in the box. Peace and love. Oh, the brother there, Twang. So, brother, may I live and me a same way. I don't understand which brother you talk about at Twang. I must say Fergie, I talk. Good night. Back to your Fergie.
Must be me, I guess. I don't know.
Answer him now?
I don't even know what he's even saying. Oh, the brother. But,
peace and
peace and love.
Yeah.
I've been living here for most of my life. I may not have I somewhat have a Jamaican accent, but it's not fully. Yeah. I came here when I was a little kid, so. I came here as a little kid, so yeah, I probably have more of an American twang than a Jamaican. It comes out. If I'm in Jamaica, it comes out. When I'm with my friends and family there, it comes out. I'm looking at his comment. I'm like, "What a brother!" I'm like, "Wait, oh, it's me. Oh, yeah. I came as a kid. I'm sorry. It comes out. Meet me in Jamaica. It'll come out. Yeah, I won't be twanging. Well, I probably will, but I don't know patois that well because I wasn't able to speak it in my house. So. But yeah, as Tamika was saying, like, we look at the current leader and what he was running about. This is what Jamaica needs. We need to get ourselves out of this whole corruption thing. I don't think people really understand what that would mean for the country as a whole.
Them not understand, 'cause everybody get corrupt.
It's insane. It's absolutely insane.
Yeah.
When I see that they're unaliving people that we don't know the true story or the true backgrounds of it, but yet still you have scammers in the country, really? How are the scammers living? I don't get it.
Good
That
question.
doesn't make any sense to me.
Good question.
And how are the scammers still living? How are they still there?
Nobody not pay them no attention much.
But yet still, you're unaliving people. We don't know the full story. You don't come out and tell us the full story of what took place. But we see somewhat of a video.
Yeah. What?
That's ridiculous.
Freddie,
Yeah.
just give me a minute to show you the level of corruption in the country. And it was my son and someone else I was sharing it with yesterday. How is it? A container of guns shipped to Jamaica, not one time to say it is accident. Where, wrong shipment can go places. It's more than one time I have seen guns shipped to Jamaica. You don't hear a follow-up story. I said that it was shipped from Afghanistan, and the person who shipped it off named John Brown, and Mary Jane was to receive it here in Jamaica. It go null and void. You don't hear anything more about it. Like 3 times out of a month, we hear say gun shipped to Jamaica.
Yep.
And
All right.
it's like I am wondering what the sea and what the sea, the security for seaport have to say about it. You only see come on CVM News or on TVJ News that a gun seizure a gun burst was made in Montego Bay Wharf or Kingston Wharf, and then that's it. You don't hear a following up from it if you say, boy, John Brown who shipped it and Mary Jane, nobody has held charge for it. Nothing. Here say, them put them in an incinerator and burn them, destroy them. Here say, a ship go back to where it is coming from.
You're perfectly right.
Yep.
What happened to the journalists on the spot who do the news broadcasting at that time? That is the level of corruption.
There
Nothing.
you go, Tamika.
You don't hear our Minister of Security come out and said, it was accidentally, it shipped here, it wasn't meant to come to Jamaica. Nothing at all. It just hush and sweep under the carpet. There's something of corruption. And not until we move away from those things. I just use that as one example. And there are many more other examples that I can use.
Tamika, you hit the nail on the head, because that is the problem I have with the media in Jamaica right now. So, nationwide, Deion Jackson Miller, all these media personalities, they don't talk about that. First of all, Jamaica does not produce guns. Jamaica does not have the power or the energy to manufacture guns. So the guns have to be brought in from the likes of America, from the likes of Russia, right, to be brought in. And no one talks about where did it come from, who shipped it, who is it shipped to, why is it, all of a sudden it dropped. Oh, we found a whole bunch of guns at the wharf. Okay, well, who was it being sent to? Can you tell us that? No. Where was it being shipped from? I don't know. What? Okay, there's only so many countries that manufacture guns in this world. There's not every country manufacture guns. There are very few countries, right? And they do not get into that detail. But yet still, they have the voice and the strength of their voice to talk about Mark Golding and the leadership of the PNP party. Now, tell me, how is that so?
Good question, but we have no answer.
And then antigen.
Yeah.
And then antigen. Look at it. I don't know, since for the past couple days, you hear that there is a law out now for toy guns.
Yeah, me hear it.
Yes.
And
Yep.
that is crazy. Crazy.
Yep.
Because you have a lot of games room that has set up where you have the kids them like Christmas time or on their birthday go there. And me not go call the prominent business place because me not really want to catch no trouble. But you have prominent business places in a lot of these parishes where have them big facility where some of the games them a gun you use and point on the screen and use for play the game. So I want to know if that part of law is gonna go for those facilities because they are big dog business place, you know. You understand me?
They're not gonna trouble
Go back
business.
again.
They're
Go
not
back again. If they are trying to ban those things, it is a gun you use to pierce ears for shooting the earring. What about the tattoo artists who put on tattoo
Yep.
with like the gun as well? That forget banned too. Paintball shooting.
I want glue gun.
A lot
I
of
want
things.
glue gun.
Anything, glue gun,
Me have a glue gun, that's what I want them.
When it was children with a carry go school to do them projects. Staple gun was sound like real gun. Even the battery drill them. Fi stop make two. Or stop
Yeah.
from Jamaica, so to speak. No. If you reach down to the crunch where the water gun is a problem. Anything was shape and look like a gun. Fi be confiscate. Am I wrong?
No.
Am I talking the truth?
Yes.
Yep.
Because it is the image, what it gives, it is causing a problem, so to speak, for them to pass that law. So that means Christmas where they come now. And then, so Mr. Chin them who they sell the water gun to forget lock up too.
No,
Yeah.
and no
Yeah.
bird bush, no bird.
Come
I'm
Because
not take
like-
no bird hunting fi go either.
We are seeing them.
Because on a catapult then they shoot the bird them. When they go bird hunting.
Yeah. But
So you can't just
I think
look
you get the
on one
license
part
though.
of the law and look on the other part.
You're supposed to have license for bird shooting though, you know.
Yeah, you have license for bird shooting. But a water gun, the meaning behind it, the law behind it, the bird shooting antigen, then come out so early in the morning. Sometimes you not even wake up out of your bed yet. I hear bow, 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 bow. Then they shoot off a bird. They wake you up. So all those
And
things need to look into as well.
Of course,
You talk
because like,
about water gun, you
Yeah.
can't just only talk about water gun. Anything will portray the image of a shape of a gun supposed to be banned.
so you know, Auntie Jen, what that means, right? And Tamika has a point. So if your grandson has a water gun and he's out there shooting, if the police come up and shoot him and kill him, they're justified.
Yeah.
Right? So that speaks to the issue. So your grandson out there with a water gun
No.
and he's shooting, the police shows up. Oh, we're just gonna shoot him because he had a
Yeah,
gun.
but then again, here what happen now. So everybody would have to take the necessary precaution. You can't give nobody no tie gun.
See that? Okay.
So we're not gonna go buy no water gun or nothing for give it to them. So you know say, and then if it ban, it shouldn't enter into the country for nobody if it can buy it.
There you go, Auntie Jen. But again, now you're infringing on people's rights, right? It's a water gun. I grew up with a water gun.
Yeah.
I grew up with a water gun in Jamaica. I had a water gun when I was a little kid in Jamaica. Right? And I
So,
played
Auntie
it,
Jen,
no issue.
Auntie Jen,
Yeah.
my daughter go to high school, and because she go to high school, she have project to do, and sometimes they have group project to do. And for example, I have a glue gun at home, and sometimes some of the projects what they get to do for their assignment in the group, it require like a glue gun to put it together, to assemble it together. So
Yeah.
that mean I would be charged if I give her a glue gun then.
We need to
To go to
find. We need to get the clear understanding of all of them somewhere because we are saying something where we not even know how they are thinking about it because they must put it in writing. Cause these things cannot be anything will look like a weapon. They are going to want charge you for it.
But Auntie Jen, come on
But
now.
Auntie Jen, everything is a weapon. Because your lug tool what you have in your vehicle, you can't lick out a man cool. Your jack what you have in your vehicle, can't lick out a person cool.
Them are talk about water gun to be specific. Remember the nozzle we put on the hose, it's like a gun, you know.
Yeah, the nozzle.
So
Actually,
if
you're
me in
talking.
my yard I water my flowers, I wet up my little pitney them or whatever, you lock me up, you say, I see them water that is like a gun. Like we use water flowers, the nozzle. We have put on the hose top.
Me know what you're talking.
Yeah,
That
me know
touch the
nozzle.
same gun image as a water gun. So if me play water war in my yard, I will connect to the backyard and what? You go come in my yard, don't lock me up, you say that I play the gun.
We need clarity on this.
But that's the thing, Auntie Jen. Do you really believe, or anyone would believe, that this government under the Jamaican Labour Party, that they have the smarts to distinguish what is really needed versus what is required? That is always the issue with them, right? It's one size, no guns, okay, water gun, whatever gun, well, you're in trouble,
Yeah.
okay? That's where we need to be careful, and that's where the people need to be careful, right?
Yeah.
Because if they put these laws in, what leg do you have to stand on? As Tamika's son said, you put on a water nozzle, you're watering, they can show up, oh, you have a gun, I'm just going to shoot you and kill you. He had a gun. No, he had a water nozzle. He was watering his plants. How is that a gun?
But that the police never gonna analyze him and say in point. You know.
Exactly. That's my point. That is my point. You have this government that do not understand the laws, and when they make up these laws, they do not understand the complexities, and they do not understand the nuances that is needed.
Yeah.
That is the issue that
Auntie
the
Jen,
country has.
Auntie Jen,
Yeah.
if we are not Jamaican, you know, see, AI, artificial intelligence, this man want take with her.
It looks so.
Hmm?
But we are sitting down and watch
know,
it. We are watching ride with them, you know. We are watch them, man. We are watching.
And you know, today I was reading on Facebook where Mark Golden addressed Mr. Oldness
Oh,
in a
yes.
letter.
Oh, we talked
Yeah.
about it last night, yeah.
And the letter that when I read through it from top to bottom to even where he signed his signature. And it is so simple. The man want to meet with you to talk about Republicans and moving away from the British monarchy and stuff like
Yep.
that. And you feel yourself so high and holy, like you're one of the cherubims them, which part you want to send him to somebody to talk to. Listen, the both of you are leaders in the country. The only difference is one is the ruling leader and one is the opposition. And you can find it in yourself. You have a conversation based on the constitution, affairs for the people who are living in the country and for the country itself.
Yeah.
You reach the stage
Yeah.
where you're going to send him to someone else. So
Yeah.
that means you are showing him that he is nobody. You don't want to listen to him, and you are simply showing that, say, listen, what you're going to say to me doesn't mean much. That's the message I get from it. And previous leaders in the past have sit and discussed things together without any one of them sending them one another to somebody else and say, hey, go talk to that man there. I go talk to that woman there. Based on the country rights. So to as far as how me see it, Andrew Holness just believe to say he has all right to do anything, say anything, and we're supposed to take it without not saying anything. And in a day letter when we see Mark Golden addressed to him, it was so simple. All up to the baby and breast can understand the reason why he want to have a one-to-one with him as the prime minister for the country. And to me,
No.
I look at it as an insult to Mark Golden.
Tamika is right. Tamika is absolutely right. We've had it through history, right? We know Michael Manley was not in any regards for Edward Seaga at all, but he had direct conversation with him on certain things, like the two of them, right? Same with PJ Patterson, same with Portia, with Bruce and them. They spoke directly. So this is an insult that you are telling the opposition leader, you will now meet with my minister of... What?
Yeah.
No. That is rude.
Very.
But you see why he did that, right?
Yeah.
Because if he was to sit down one-on-one with Mark Golding, and Mark Golding knows the Constitution, he knows it inside and out. We all can agree on that front, right? He, the Prime Minister, would have an issue because he wouldn't be able to answer or to question Mark Golden. We saw him in the debates with Mark Golding.
Yeah. Let me read some of them comments here. Marcia Simit, they have to go back. G. Maris, the Prime Minister should be focused his creative energy and making employment for the youth and travelability of toys gone. Yeah, they need to amend that. Marcia Simit, agree with you. Need to talk about healthcare, infrastructure, education. We're not hearing nothing about them, they're sitting there, Marcia. Lana Allen, Andrew is a rich man from poor people. We sit down and let the man... Well, but we are going to Lana. The man not say him not do nothing. He start with 2 cars, so we are going to Danny Thompson, Pastor. You look like so beautiful. I came across you, trying to recognize my favorite. I'm not there anymore, Danny. I'm not in Cayman. Yeah. No, but what we are going to do? The man said start with 2 taxi. How we are going to beat him down now?
Well, I
Well,
think
we
I
have
need
to
to
find
go back
out.
to Jamaica with 2
Well, we have to
Jen,
find out. Now, I'm waiting.
Jen,
Eh?
the man didn't say he start with 2 taxis. He said he start with 2 taxes. So we don't know which one of the taxes, if are the educational tax or the NHT tax.
No. A taxi him say, even Damien Crawford come out and say, I must say one space taxi because we never see about the taxi. We never drive in the taxi. A taxi is a man. Taxi where you run per road, not taxi.
Auntie Jen, you don't even hear a person, one man come and say, you know, me used to run taxi for him.
Not a soul. Him and his wife used to drive them.
And then Antigen,
Yeah.
the real facts about the two taxis, according to him, what he say, he I got so my time I wonder every time I talk if I put myself in a trouble, but me not think so. Cause they only can analyze me one time, they can analyze me two times for truth.
Oh, don't say that.
What I am going to say, you see, Auntie Jen,
Yeah.
2 taxes make him be a millionaire. You don't hear of this man of a taxi association business in Jamaica.
But if you make a million, why shut it down?
And I just can't understand. 2 taxi make you be so rich and famous that you're afraid to declare your asset. And at the same time, you're going to shut it down. Something can make me rich. And me, I go and give way with it. I'm going to give it up. Something is not right behind that story.
Nothing I go, sir. Nothing I go, sir, no?
Sensible
Nothing I
people
go, sir.
with common sense can look at it and say, you know, because, for example, look when the man was start out with KFC, him reach a stage which part you have so many different franchise of KFC worldwide. And it make him be not even millionaire, billionaire. And you never hear CFC, a KFC say, then they lock down. Never. So how 2 taxi make you be such a millionaire and you don't have a taxi association business for yourself or a Uber system in Jamaica? So you can say, this put me on my foot and this make me be so rich. You
You're
follow
right.
what I'm saying, Auntie Jen?
Me get you, man. Me get you. Clear. Bright liquor star Andrew was the one who speak in public that he want Mark and Andrew to work together. And then now when Mark has make we talk, he must say, nah. You see how we go, Bright Star? Me they tell him upon the live already the night. But they say, you see that talk when make I go through in teeth, you never meet it from the yard.
And I swearing in. Yeah, when he was swearing in, he said that
Yeah.
said him and Mark is going to work together.
You not mean it. First thing you know, I'm going to sit down and talk to no Mark.
Yeah, he can't talk to Mark.
All right, Marie. I hope you reach home safe. Yeah.
But Auntie John, the reason why I can't speak to Mark, guilty conscience speak loud.
Yeah.
Because whenever Mark is going to use intelligence on him, and he's going to dare fumbling with a lot of lies, and the first lie where I'm going to tell Mark is going to expose the second lie that he's going to tell. So it's going to be all twisted, all over the place. So that is the reason why, to me, he don't want to sit and have a personal discussion with this man.
And he has to be careful, right? Because he doesn't want to have these conversations with Mark, and it could implicate him, right? So he would probably need his attorneys in the conversation with Mark Golding, because he doesn't want to be implicated in what he says.
Yeah.
So I get it. I get it from the PM. I get it from him. If I would probably not want to speak to Mark Golding, because he's a trained attorney. He knows the Constitution very well, in depth, even more so than anyone in that parliament. And if I'm going to have a conversation, I would need my attorneys with me to sit there and tell me when I need to answer, when I need not to speak, what I need to say, what I don't need to say. So I get it from the Prime Minister. I probably would be scared to sit down with him one-on-one without counsel. I get it. I get it from him. He has to be careful.
Yeah. You're right. Anyway. On the top of the phone screen, I greet everybody that come. I don't know, so when I greet them, this is every day I want to go to my bed. Bright Star, Danette Thompson, Done it. The name ring a bell, but I don't really remember. You know, me I get old now, so I don't remember everything like that. But thank you for remembering me. Lana Allen, Marcia Simmet, all of you guys. You know, it was nice having you all tonight. And thank you for your time and your patience for coming on the channel. Like the little chat and keep the company. Tamika, as supportive as always. Fergie and all of you. Thanks. Thanks for your.
All right.
Yeah.
Auntie Jen, good
I
night.
promise you one
Okay,
night.
Jen.
I promise you that one night we're gonna stay long, you know. I know we don't reach there yet.
It's all right. It's all right. I have
Why?
work tomorrow, so
Yeah.
I need to
It's
get
a
to
body
bed.
clock, man. It's a body clock.
It's
Your
a,
body know when it
anytime.
is shutting down
It's when it
time.
gets 9 o'clock or anyway, that's my body literally want to go lay down.
I'm just saying, wait. And I just want to say, Tamika, your son is phenomenal. We need to hear more from him.
Oh, yeah, the son, yeah. Tomorrow night, tell the son for your plan and come on.
Yes,
Your son?
he gives me hope
Yeah,
for that country.
Fergie say love him.
He gives us hope.
Yeah.
We need him. We need, yes, he needs
Good
to
night,
be
Jenny.
out there.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys. Loving it.
Love you. Bye.
Good night.
Love you too. Good night.
Catching it tomorrow. All right. Bye, YouTube. Catching it tomorrow, yeah? Bye. Love you.